Well, good morning from the AT. Dog tag here, May 2nd. I took a 0 yesterday to go home, lighten my pack. I've really lightened it up today I'm slack packing. I know I'm a slacker. So, we're back at the Mount Rogers headquarters, starting back on the AT where we left off. And we're gonna hike into Atkins, Virginia, where we'll get picked up, taken back to, I know, I just had a 0 and I'm going to a hostel, but I'm not doing another 0. We're just staying there. The cost of a shuttle is the cost of staying in a hostel. Plus, they're having free pizza and soda tonight at the hostel. So it's free food at the hostel. And but I'm all new geared up. Got my new shoes on. No more Frankensteins. Got a pair of new shorts that are 2 sizes smaller than what I had. Got new knee braces that are a little bit smaller than the ones I had. And got rid of all my winter shit. So Mother Nature, you can get cold, but don't get real cold. So, but of course you drop down into a gap. So you know what that means, people? That means we're climbing out of the gap. So dog tag's gonna put my phone away before I get too out of breath hiking this uphill slog. And I need to watch where I'm stepping. So we'll talk to y'all later. Dog tag out. Okay, dog tag here.
Hey, dog tag.
And I've got 2 gentlemen that they're section hikers. I think they're both from New York.
Yeah, we are. Upstate
Both New Yorks.
Yeah.
Rick, the guy in the red who's wearing the Marine Corps hat, he's not a Marine, but he's the father of a Marine. So we've been sitting here talking, and come to find out his son knows 2 Marines that have given their life. We're trying to coordinate getting their dog tags added to my carry. So, but it's been a pleasure. They're working on, at least Rick is, they're working on summiting all of the highest peaks in every state. They've already been to Katahdin, but I encouraged Rick to invite his son to come join me when I hike Katahdin on September 11th. So we'll see what that happens, but I'll let them introduce themselves and tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm Rick, section hiker from upstate New York, and we're just wrapping up the hike today. And highlight of my trip has been meeting Dogtag here, talking to him about what he's doing. It's just a terrific thing that he's honoring these fallen soldiers.
I thought the highlight of your trip was hiking with me.
Yeah.
My name's Mike. Rick and I are from the same upstate New York town of Binghamton, and we're out section hiking. And my goal is to section hike the whole AT. I have just over 1,000 miles done now. That was over 10 years. But I'm going to speed that up and hopefully finish in the next couple of years.
So what's been your favorite spot so far on AT?
You know what?
I think both of them have done Katahdin. So
Springer and
yeah,
Katahdin.
Springer and Katahdin, but I don't know if that's.
Yeah. I love the views. I love walking through the cow pasture yesterday. That was like really fun. So,
Grayson Highland.
Grayson Highland.
Grayson
Definitely
Highland
the ponies. Did you get to see ponies?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So some people, I ran into some through hikers that didn't get to see ponies, and I go, oh, that sucks. So. Dog tags walking, they're carrying full pack, and so I'm slack packing, so I'm able to keep up with them, and but it's been a pleasure talking with them. They asked me to take a picture, and I said only if you'll let me do a video. So Dog Tag is going to add this one to his next video. So Dog Tag out.
Great.
So Dog Tag here with a beautiful view. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's raining on me again. Yeah, it's raining. That's all right. It's a cool rain and a beautiful view. So Dog Tag is going to continue to move and put his phone away to stay dry. Dog Tag out. So this is Chatfield Shelter, Chatfield Memorial Shelter. Looks like a pretty nice shelter. Be a nice place to camp. Other than there's not a lot of tent sites, but the water running right next to the shelter makes it really nice for sleeping weather, especially on a day when I've only had 3 hours of sleep, and it definitely would be nice. So, but there you go. Dogtag needs to keep moving. Dogtag out. So Dogtag here, and this place I think is called the Settlers Museum, and it's they got different buildings labeled around here, where this is what I guess a farm area would have looked like. This building back over here, a root cellar. I think they stored all their perishables there, but really cool. I'm not sure if I went to the right building or not, but the building over here, wood shop, would have been my favorite place. And the place right there, the farmhouse. Beautiful farmhouse. Would have liked to have owned that. So, all right, well, Dogtag needs to keep moving because I'm sure there's people waiting on me. So, Dogtag out. So Dogtag here, standing under some pretty powerful power lines. Can you feel the vibration? I sure can. Wow, pretty incredible. So Dogtag's gonna keep moving before I start going bald or losing hair everywhere. Dogtag out. So it's called the Linda Mode School, 1894. 1894, that's a long time ago. All right, Dogtag needs to get moving. He's got 2.8 miles. Most of it's downhill, but I think I've got some up. So I'm gonna walk through this meadow here. Dogtag out. So Dogtag here in the old schoolhouse, and pretty incredible. I could see myself going to school here. So kind of cool. They were nice enough to leave some trail magic over here in the corner. It's some water. I got one. I'm gonna drink it and then get moving. And Dogtag says, how can we have something pudding if you're doing at your meat? I don't know, eat your meat. You won't get any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Oh, okay. Won't get any pudding unless you eat your meat. So, guess that's what they would tell the kids back then. So, pretty interesting building. Reminds me of a place I remember when I was a kid. My cousins used to teach at a one-room schoolhouse up in the mountains and outside of California, in the Sierra Nevadas. It was kind of cool. So this place reminds me a lot of that. Love to have one of these desks and bench seats. They would be pretty nice to have. So, all right. Oh, Dogtag's tired today. Dogtag needs to get moving. I got 2.8 miles to go. We'll see you later. So good morning, May 3rd, Dogtag here. We are getting ready to walk under Interstate 81. Road traffic, you know, as you can see. And we got about a 10-mile hike today, and then we will be a quarter way done. 1/4 of the trail will be complete for us. So we're gonna stay at the historic Quarterway Inn and eat their fabulous breakfast in the morning, and then we'll work our way to Harrisburg. I think we're about 80 miles from Harrisburg, so calling for rain this afternoon, but we'll see. You know, rain loves Dogtag, so but all good. So, you know, you go under these interstates and see the white blazes on the side of the interstate. So, just kind of cool. So, and, but Dogtag's going to put his phone away so he can walk better. All right, we'll check in when we get back on the actual trail. Dogtag out. Well, good afternoon, and guess where I am? Look, quarter of the way there. I am 1/4 of the way to Maine. All I gotta do this is do what I've done 3 more times and I can be in Maine. Interesting thought, isn't it? Well, I need to keep moving though if I'm gonna get to Maine. So thanks to everybody for your support, and I greatly appreciate it, and keep your prayers coming because they're working. So Dogtag out. So I got 2 big hills between me and my destination today. This is the top of the first one. So got one more, got to go down. Of course, you got to go down, then you got to go back up. They can't keep them. You know, Mother Nature doesn't work that way. It's like a roller coaster. You got to go down, get momentum, and then you try to go back up the other side. But there never seems to be enough momentum for this big fat guy. So, but you know, when you're up here, you get to see all the beautiful countryside of Virginia. And the leaves are all in bloom, starting to green up everywhere. It will soon be the green tunnel that everybody talks about. So, but I kind of prefer when there's no leaves, because then the breeze blows and through the leaves and keeps me cooler. But as you can see, the clouds are threatening. It's supposed to rain today, so Dogtag needs to keep moving. Dogtag out. Well, as you can see, the rain has once again found Dogtag on the trail, and it's pretty dark in the clouds, and you know, it is what it is, and Dogtag's gonna keep walking, but I need to cover my camera up. So talk to y'all later. Dogtag. Well, summit of number 2, and on the way down now to destination. Not as incredible view at the top of this one. It's more of kind of a gap is where we ended up at. But I'm 1.7 miles from my destination. Well, 2 miles, because it's 3/10 once I get there. Then I gotta walk to the quarter way in. So 2 miles and Dogtag will be done for the day. So Dogtag's out for now. Well, it's cleared up today and actually get a nice view from this little viewpoint. So pretty nice look of the old Virginia Valley. So Dogtag's still moving. Dogtag out.